Hey y'all, it's November, and guess what? It is time to get back in the garden. I know that seems kind of crazy. Everyone around here is done with their garden until spring, but not around here. When you practice no-till gardening, you have to prep your beds now for the spring. And November is an excellent time to do so. It's a little bit cooler out here, as you can tell, and you can work all day and not get overheated or sunburned or anything. So we're going to show you what we do. This is actually our first year being able to do this because last year we just didn't have enough compost from our chickens. But we have almost enough. We might have to go to a local horse farmer and get some horse manure to help with some of our beds. But we are going to add our layers now in our spring beds to hopefully build up our soil and to give the worms lots of wonderful things to eat. So next year we can pull back the hay and plant our seeds. Look at those dirty hands. It's a good thing. All right, you guys, stay tuned. Here's the first step. I have raked away the hay and got rid of some of the grass that sprouted. I've just moved it out of the way. And the first thing we're going to put down is azomite, then coffee, then chicken manure that's been composted for about 6 months or so, so it'll have another, get this guy out of here, another 6 months of sitting in the ground here before we plant. Also, there are eggs here and there, eggshells mixed in, and we just kind of layer it until it's at the height we want. I do want to build this section up in my garden. As you can see, the walkway is much higher than the planting bed. So I want to bring this up as much as possible now because it will compact some during the winter. And build your soil now so you won't have to later. Azomite first. I don't have a certain amount that I do. I just put a good amount down. This is going to put some needed nutrients that were lost during the growing season. I will add some more at planting time because you really can't overdo it with azomite too much. Just put the coffee down, and as you can see, there are remnants of coffee filters and clumps of coffee. I will take my shovel and break this up as much as possible. We get these from a local coffee shop that they do cold pressed coffee, and I'm not using it as a fertilizer as much as just feeding the worms. The worms love it and does a really good job of breaking things down. So that's our second layer. Now the layer I'm most proud of, this nice stuff down here. I've showed you all this chicken compost before. There are a few pieces of eggshells in there. There's some hay that hasn't decomposed yet, but for the most part, it's some beautiful stuff. And that's our next layer. So the sections that have the hay, I actually put around some problem spots that I have for weeds. Right there where the T-post is, for some reason there's always a big bunch of grass that grows right underneath there. So I'm gonna put some hay around it and I'll bury it with compost, and then on top of that more hay. So hopefully the weeds won't push through as bad during the year. It only got bad towards the end of August, so I can't complain. But here we go. Here's what this stuff looks like. Looks good, and I just put it on top of the coffee and the azomite, and I'll keep doing that until it's about halfway up here, so quite a bit. I've seen lots of these guys around going through the soil, so they should have plenty to eat and work with this winter. So I want a couple more inches here, and then I will get some hay and put it over top. So let's get to work. Here's what that bed looks like now compared to the next one I just prepped. You see the difference the soil level here. It's quite a bit different. I would love to be able to go all the way up, but don't think I have enough compost yet this year to do that. Again, we're just building little by little out here, and hopefully in a few years we'll have some gorgeous, gorgeous soil. It's already improved so much than it was. So this is what it looked like when I first raked it back, and that's what it looks like now with all the chicken compost and eggshells and coffee and azomite that we mixed in. So there's the difference of the soil level. After layering your compost and all the good stuff you want to put at the bottom of your bed, it's time to add your mulch. I still have quite a bit of hay mulch. That's what we're using. You could also use wood chips. Eventually I think we're going to convert over to that ourselves, but right now it's just easier for us and for me personally to use hay. So we're going to cover this up and tuck it in for bed. Here's what it looks like complete. And there's the side that needs to be done next. Huge difference after you put the hay on, what it looks like. And I tell you what, it just took me literally like 2 minutes to put this hay on. That's one reason why I like it. I don't have to really shovel it out or anything. It's just you throw it on top. And that's it. We won't touch this again until it's time to plant. And I'll pull this away and plant right inside there. Here's the finished product all the way down. This row is ready to go to sleep for the winter. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and I hope even if you just do one small thing in your garden to prep for spring, go for it. It's gonna make all the difference. Hope y'all come back.